everyone, and welcome to the Midnight Ride with Gray Man Prepping. And I hope you're all doing great. And I just got another ad. Whoa, they're really throwing the ads on tonight. Courtesy Ford. Okay. Which is interesting. Those that are channel members may have noticed also you got a notification on two previous videos, Tuesdays and Saturdays, because the AI goes, oh, this isn't suitable for any type of ads. And I appealed it, and they go, automatic pop-up. We manually reviewed it, and we have to agree it's not suitable for any type of ads. And what are they throwing on it? A whole bunch of ads for Patriot and other emergency preparedness stuff, but it's not suitable for ads. So they're not, So I'm expecting to see something pop up here after this is over. Not suitable for ads, but we're throwing 1,000 ads on there. We just had another ad on there too. All righty, so let's get over here and say hello to everybody. And scroll to the top. All right, first one in was Mother Earth Garden Club, then Phelan Clan Wolf, followed by Walt Rogers and Troop 1351, with Rebel Canada's popping in there. Hey, Tammy. Okay, wait a minute. So Mother Earth Garden Club was talking to Tammy, saying just took some sourdough out of the oven. All right. CR ain't coming in here because he can smell that bread and he's going to get hungry, so CR's not going to come in. Suzanne Galley is here. Angels Homestead is here. Utah Mike is in the house. Now all right, now everybody's getting okay. So Utah Mike got a rapid radio ad. Angels Homestead got a gaming ad. And Diana Hughes here. Near 90 today. Yeah, we had in the shade on the north side of the house, a well-vented shaded area. We had 92 degrees. Prepper 101 is in the house, as is Lewis. It's the Marshmallow Man and Shadow Scout Swede. Yeah. And when things were cooling off, we could definitely tell it cooled off. I looked at I got three different thermometers in the shaded area. One is one of those spring dial ones, on the side of the house. The other one is a mercury one on the side of the house in the shade on the north side. One's on one of the poles for the holding up the shaded thing. And the ones next to the house said 84, and the other one still said 88 when things started to cool off. So yeah, it's the heat is coming tomorrow. Shoot. Let me see if I can pull this up here for you guys real quick here. Get rid of that. Come on, save it. Yeah, get rid of it. There we go. Did I save that or did I toss that? Dang it, I think I tossed it. Take a quick look here. Things it would have been a couple. I'm just looking here. It's a temperature one here. National Hamburger Day was yesterday. For those of you who didn't know, National Hamburger Day. They can't trace it back. Some say it was in the early 20th century. Other ones said it was started in the late 19th century. Tibor is in the house. Shenanigans is here. I'd be playing that one close to the vest. And Chef Deck is here. Anyway, I can't find the one on it, but I know Sacramento on the Delta inland is in the two rivers converging on the Delta there, and it's 110 tomorrow is the projected. Yeah, it's going to be hot. Let me see if I can bring mine up here. Mine for tomorrow. is 81. Well, it's going to blow past that. I know that. Friday's supposed to be 86, and it starts coming down. We get rain Sunday night, Monday night, 30, 40% chance. But the showers continue on through that, anywhere from 20 to 40% through next Thursday. So, and we got the staff sergeant and I got a lot done today. But I am betting that it's going to be over 90 tomorrow again. Oh, and my tractor, my Coyote tractor has, for the front wheel drive on it, before I jump into all the news here, I got a bunch of news for you guys. Has, the front drive axle has a shaft coming off of it. The shaft is about that big around and has this little itty bitty U-joint on there. And the U-joint grenaded on me was it yesterday morning? Let me check my thing here, because I made a call on that. And it no, 2 days ago, the morning of the 27th. And just got done rototilling a bunch of wood chips in across the street, and coming across the road, not the road's so narrow it doesn't even have a painted line on it. Driving across the road, and all of a sudden I go, and the thing grenaded, and anyways, so they came, they picked it up, they've taken it into work on it. He goes, he's the guy's looking at something pretty good shape. He must be fairly new. I go, we bought it in 2019, and he goes, out of warranty. I go, yeah, I know it's out of warranty. But they're going to fix a couple other problems on it too. Sunday, 90 through Sunday, then a cool week. Yeah, that fits in with what's coming across here. No, Mark, I need the was it the SSK 45? Anyways, not going to get it. Anyway, so let's get over here and look. Whoa. Tammy Harder's in here, and she said, oh, never mind. I was misreading that. But she's in here. Mark says it's going to be 90s up in Pennsylvania on Monday, so. And then the cool stuff's going to come through later on. Let's get over here to the news. And, now I know how I got so many. Has anybody seen Kaylin Strain yet? No, I don't see her yet. Now, Kaylin sent me a bunch of news article links. So we got 23 to cover here real quick. I'm going to try to blow through them here. First one from last Saturday, or when was that? That was on the 25th. No. Hang on here. Let me look at the date, see what I screwed up here. That's why. Okay, now I know what's going on in that. All righty. So actually, this first one was from the 22nd. The USDA approves Iowa waiver limit using SNAP for candy and sodas. About friggin' times, yes. I'm not going to go into it because we've heard enough about this. Other states that are doing it now, hopping on board. Life in the Sticks. Good evening. So basically, they're saying, no, you can't use your SNAP or your food stamps to get candy. and sodas. You need to get healthy food. Amazing, a novel idea. No tax on tips. Advances. What California workers should know? Yeah, what it means is Newsom's going to try to stick a tax on it for state high, since the federal's not going to be taking anything. And okay, so there we go. Now I'm unfroze and I have sound again. All right, so the next one was sent to me by Chef Tech. And let me get in on that, open that one up here, see, remember what it was for. Oh, yeah. Alert, over 30 beers and wine brands, not just individual type of brands, which we have is like, so you have Budweiser, you have all the different type of Budweisers, you got all the, anyways, so you got alert, over 30 beer and wine brands found to contain harmful levels of arsenic and glyphosate. Roundup. Gee, I wonder why they've been spraying Roundup on in the vineyards since the 70s. Vanessa Kitty's in here. I remember that. So that's a sorry guys, hate to break your bubble on that one. You're gonna have to cut out the beer and wine now, unless it's homemade. Next one here. I didn't even bother going into it because I know the answer. Headline: Alert! Why even the best swimmers drowned in California lakes? Because they're not paying attention, and the lakes have all sorts of chemicals dumped into it, and they have the algae blooms, and they have all the other crap from that's being pumped out there into them. So, yeah. So I know why that is. Land. Oh, you're gonna love this one, guys. Land under these California cities is sinking. Let's look at that one. So let's find out which California cities are sinking. Oh, and then when you get and it goes, and here's why. Well, let's take a look. A study looking at a phenomenon known as land subsidence, or the gradual sinking of the Earth's surface in the nation's 28 largest cities. Wow. You think they bring in so many millions of people, millions of tons of concrete, asphalt, water pipes, storm drain pipes, and they don't expect the land to settle? Let's see if I'm right. Okay, some 28 largest cities, including Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, San Jose, Big Doug, because it's built on swamp. Okay. About 34 million people, 10% of the U.S. population, lives in areas experiencing subsidence, and 29,000 buildings are at risk. Okay, let's see. Among interior cities, at least 98% of their land is subject to subsidence. Is Chicago, Dallas, Columbus, Ohio, Detroit. You notice they had to put Ohio for Columbus because nobody knows where Columbus is. I don't know. At least that's what they think. Detroit, New York, Indianapolis, Charlotte, Denver, Houston, and Fort Worth. And so they're sinking by, all right, San Diego is sinking by 11 millimeters per year. And someone keeps pulling that 10 millimeter socket out from under it. San Francisco is sinking by 9 millimeters. Los Angeles is sinking by 9 millimeters. Oh, San Jose was the exception. It's not sinking, but it should be. The city raised by 0.2 millimeters. And I think it's because they've been pumping everything dry. And I'm not sure why else that would be rising when everything else around it is still sinking. Maybe because everything else is sinking, it's pushing it up. I don't know. Oh, you're going to love this. The causes differ from city to city, but pumping groundwater from aquifers to supply public drinking water systems and agricultural needs is the dominant case for subsistence in 80% of them. Sounds like a spin on things. You bring in that much, you your aquifers can be full. You bring in that much weight, pile it up on top. It's going to sink, whether you pump water or not. That's just the way the earth works. Oh, according to the author, for 80% of them, according to the authors, natural causes are glacial isometric adjustments. That is the effects of melting from the last ice age and the interaction of Earth's tectonic plates. Pause right there. Saturday's video, which YouTube says, oh, it's not fit to have ads on it. And I didn't say that until Monday, or was it Tuesday? Anyways, I stated in that about how the glaciers have, where is it here? Facebook, there it is. I said it, I misquoted a number, and where is it here? Find it here. Got to find the right number. Come on, what happened to it? I had it there. Anyways, I quoted it like 600 million tons or whatever of ice has been added from March 2024 to February 2025, 11 months. No, it was 600 billion tons of ice were added. Oh yeah, he's got his head up so far up his butt. My question is, okay, great nuisance. Where are you going to get the electricity? Oh, we're going to take all your that natural gas and use it to produce electricity at gas-fired power plants because it's a nice clean energy. And we're going to produce that electricity, and then we're going to transmit it through the lines where it will lose a certain amount from the big lines, go to the step it down through the transformers where it'll lose more, and then send it out to substations where it'll lose more, and through those transformers where it'll lose more, then through the distribution lines to residential areas where it'll lose more, then through the transformers in your neighborhood where it'll lose more power. But no, we don't want you to have natural gas because that's cheaper and more efficient. Yeah. Anyone hears about the geologists found new cracks in the Mississippi riverbed? Nope, but I wouldn't doubt it. Especially down close to Kentucky and Tennessee. Ad for drought in Africa. Ad for helping Zambia. Sorry, Zambia. Had about a video. All right. Hey. All right. Anyways, yeah. So so and these authors here on this news one is saying, oh, it's the glacial shrinking that is also causing it. Wait a minute. And when I mentioned that to my wife, she goes, yeah, for 21, 22, 22, 23, yeah, there's been, the ice has been building. Anyways, all right. So that, these authors are definitely putting the left wing nut environmental crybaby spin on it. All right, so let's go back up here. Okay, guys, this is for everybody in the nation. Kaylin sent this. No, Kaylin didn't send this one to me. This came from the other one. Living near these places doubles Parkinson's risk. And of course, what to know in California? Basically, if you live within a mile of a golf course, your risk is double that of someone living 6 miles away from the golf course. Theirs is still higher than someone living 12 miles away. But yeah, so because of the pesticides they use on the golf course to keep all the mosquitoes and lightning bugs and other insects away from the golf course, are found to trigger Parkinson's disease. All right, somebody finally got an ad worth watching. Here it is. I didn't toss over. Heat wave breaks for the area. So let me go ahead and look at this one here. And so, and this is whatever's hitting there is going to be heading east, guys. I'll get down to it. Okay, San Francisco is supposed to break records with 78 degrees. Surrounded by water, San Francisco is supposed to hit 78 degrees. Alameda, one side on the San Francisco Bay, the other side is up against the hills, towards the hills, 86 degrees. Fremont, a little bit farther south from Alameda, 94 degrees. San Ramon over the hill in the Mount Diablo Valley there, 96 degrees. Pleasanton, a little bit farther south from San Ramon, 98 degrees. Healdsburg, I think that's north of the Golden Gate. I have to double check on that. 100 degrees. Napa, where all the wine comes from in California, north of Contra Costa County, 97 degrees. Sac of Tomatoes, where the Great Nuisance is, 104 degrees. And I know there was an update on that, and everything was higher than what this one was. And this warm hot spot's going to be moving eastward, folks, like the jet stream's doing. All right. Here's the amount of weed killers and grass fertilizers they use. Yeah, I don't. Everything they use on those golf courses are bad for us. All right. This is a news. I'm gonna get this right. This is a news article title, not my personal opinion on this one. Contagious new COVID variant detected in California as the CDC restricts vaccine access. That's the headline. In other news, though, let's see. They're restricting access to the Jibbity jab because it doesn't work. It has major side effects, and the new, one out there is just as contagious as a normal flu. All right. This one I didn't even go into. I'm just gonna mention it and move on. This is one that Kaylin sent me. Biden health cover up worse than Watergate ? And what we see that was coming from, that was on AOL News. So you can go look on AOL for that one, for Biden healthcare cover up worse than Watergate. And 2 Secret Service agents suspended over on-duty altercation. I haven't read that one. That was from Home News. Let's see. 2 were suspended after the first. That was. I guess they got into a physical altercation with each other, and it was captured on video. Depicted 2 female officers getting into a fight while on duty. Yeah, they deserve to be suspended over that. You don't do that on duty. You go to the nearest gym, put on the boxing gloves, and take care of it. Next headline: Trump administration sues North Carolina over voter rolls. Wow, let's see how many dead people they have on their rolls. That was funny. In front of the house. Okay. Yeah, they hope they all lose their funding. And I also hope they lose their immunity too, for being sued over the stuff. If it turns out they lose their immunity, oh yeah, yeah. The Trump administration is suing North Carolina and its state board of elections for failing to maintain accurate voter roll. Oh, you mean they got to take the dead people off? Yeah. Let's see. Which is accusing the state of not doing enough to prevent voter fraud after using a state voter registration form that did not require the individual to provide identity information. Duh. Yeah. They should invalidate everybody's thing and say, all right, you guys got to start over, start registering now. We want to see the actual information here. This one is yeah, North Carolina needs help. Oh, feather flu. Oh, yeah. All right. Trump, Canada considering, in quotations, free Golden Dome for its statehood. Basically, the Golden Dome is to become part of the, not have to pay the so many $1 billion of defense that we are providing for, arcing, for taking those out and stuff. But the prime minister said, no, we're never going to do it. We're never going to do it. Meanwhile, 2 of the territories are saying, yeah, we want to get out from underneath Ottawa and get someplace where you got certain rights. Okay. How many more we got? Oh, okay. I gotta get going faster, folks. All right. Shortage of required eco-friendly refrigerants causing AC price increase. Yeah. So I'll just let you know what's going on there. Here's the next headline. RFK and Argentina health minister slam the WHO over the ivermectin COVID handling. In other words, they're slamming the WHO for saying, oh, ivermectin doesn't do any good when they know that damn well it does. And the some memos have come out from the WHO saying that, oh yeah, we knew it, but we're not talking about it. But that's just, that's not giving any medical opinion here. You see your doctor on any medical opinion stuff. U.S. European Union trade talks reignite. No, pick back up as tariff threat pauses. Yeah, that's what the whole tariff threat's good for. Get people back to the table to, okay, yeah, all right, we're gonna lower this 42% tariff we're putting on you, where you're only putting a 2% on us. We're gonna lower it down so it's more, equity based. This other one here is definitely from a left wingnut reporter. Musk not happy with tax bill. That's the headline. It talks about the special the bill the budget bill going through and taxing and stuff on it. And then farther up here, let me go to it. That was yesterday. This morning, Elon Musk is leaving Trump administration after criticizing president's big beautiful bill. Musk was always leaving because he's a temporary employee, not a permanent employee, and he can only be a temporary employee for, I forget how many days, and like 113 days or something like that. And guess what? Time's up. So yeah, he was always going out. Okay. Here's a cool one. California changes rules as trans athlete makes CIF finals amid Trump threats. So this is a track and field event thing, and this guy's in there. I identify as a woman, and I can outperform every other woman around here. So I identify as a woman, and the California changed the rules to protect legitimate women. In other words, gender-born women, not I identify as. So, and Trump's really forcing their hand to do that. Next topic, next news article. Immigration Customs Enforcement targets immigration courts in Bay Area. Multiple arrests made. So someone was in court and they're waiting to see what the judge did, and basically it was like, go file some more paperwork. Stepped out and go, no, you've been here way too long. You've been gaming the system. You're going. Yep. I think it's absolutely hilarious too, Tibor. Yeah, it wouldn't. The only way it could come in is if for each territory to petition to become a state, and they're breaking up. I mean, there are several of them that really want to do it on their own, and they're running their own vote right now, trying to get signatures to get on the ballot to secede from Ottawa. Let's see, next one here. Iowa congressman pushes for more help of SNAP theft. And so let me get into it here. Representative Zach Noon pushes for proposal to help victims of SNAP benefit theft. Yeah, so I guess scammers are stealing the benefits of SNAP people, and they want added protection for these people. Yes, any type of scammer type does something, I think they need to help the victims and go double down hard on the idiot. All right. All right. Here's one other one from Kaylin. New U.S. nickel mine may open soon. So they're mining nickel. Let's go in, and I didn't have a chance to look at this. Why nickel shortages have Elon Musk, Tesla, and the U.S. Department of Defense alarmed. Not just the Department of Defense, anyone making stainless steel. Nickel faces imminent supply squeeze as energy and aerospace and infrastructures ramp up consumption. That's why an anonymous investor just acquired 9.9% of First Atlantic Nickel, a junior explorer that could supply the United States with a rare type of nickel that doesn't require smelting. Doesn't require smelting. Hopefully that means that you're not going to have all the pollutants from using it. Yes, I know. Alberta is the biggest one pushing to become the 51st state. Bring up Nichols for Robin and Pop Trap. Oh, jeez. Wait, what's my ad over here? It's popped. I've been ignoring these. Royal Kingdom game ad. Yeah. All right, let's get back here. Yeah. Running down here on time here. All right. This one, all right. Federal trade courts block Trump from imposing sweeping tariffs under Emergency Powers Act. And once again, someone's got to go talk to the judges and say, you do not dictate to the president what the Constitution says the president can do. You don't say he can't do that. Any judge that says, oh, I don't think the president can do that. I don't want him to do that. I'm issuing a restraining order. That judge is guilty of treason, needs to be arrested, and given the sentence immediately. Let's see here. Okay. Rite Aid is going to close 34 more stores in California and other places, and in other stores elsewhere as well. And the final one for today, make sure I'm up here. Yeah. Trump administration kicks out, did you say ousts, top ICE officials amid push to arrest more illegal aliens. They try to say more migrants. No, they're not migrants. They're illegal aliens. They're broken the law. They're here illegally. Calling what, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, swims like a duck, it's a duck. They're illegal aliens. And these top ICE officials are left-wing nuts. Were pushing back against the arrest, trying to hinder things inside. So they've been fired for not following instructions. Okay, go back to the top here. Okay. For those that are channel members, for both Camp Pat and Family Compound and Gray Man Prepping, I've posted some videos for members first, and they will, for the rest of you, tomorrow and Saturday, I believe they're going to come out to everyone else. Anyone else saving their pennies? Not a bad idea. I don't know. I may have a couple rolls around, but All right. let's see here. Drop that down, and let's look at some funny stuff here. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and drop it in for the next 15 minutes. So there's the link, guys. Yeah. All right. So let me bring up, where is it? There it is. Facebook memes. All right. And here comes Mark.
Hey.
Hey. All right. There is 2 of the memes I'm going to put up here. I am not being disrespectful to anybody. At first I thought the one I was looking at the one, I go, what is this? I was all looking at it, and I looked down, and it's like, okay, it's a slap in the face to men, not women. The other one is, anyways, so let me see if I can start this up here right with the right one here. Mark probably knows what about this. Tibor most likely knows. Pepper 101 probably knows. Shenanigans, Mother's Garden Club, and a couple others probably know what this one means. Honk if the news makes you want to modify a bulldozer.
I got a welder and some 1/2-inch plate steel.
Yeah, and I got a Victor wrench
and an old G9 laying around that runs great. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next one here. Let's get over here. Guys, you have to realize what no means.
Yeah. No means.
I'm looking at everything on there. It's like,
you. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I need to send this one to Wayne, Becoming Dangerous. All right, this is the main one. Do not take offense, lady, till you read the last paragraph. So let's read it together. A woman's size is size study. There is a new study about women and how they feel about their
butts.
All right. The results of which were very interesting. 10% of women think there is too skinny. 30% think there is too fat. 60% say they don't care. They love him and he is a good man and wouldn't trade him for the world. Yeah. Okay, guys. Guys, man up and take the hit. We take the hit on that one.
My butt's an idiot, but you know what? I love him anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And if anybody wants a copy of that one, email me and I'll send it to you. I learned 2 things today. 1, a tank suppressor is bigger than the tank. 2, there are tank suppressors.
So when you shoot, does it just go boop?
No, it goes boop. Boop. Yeah. All right. I think, okay. All right. Once again, Kevin Sorbo strikes gold.
Yeah.
If people flying an American flag in America triggers you, you are in the wrong country. Doesn't matter if you're an American citizen or not. You're in the wrong country. If it triggers you, go to a country where it doesn't trigger you. This I thought was cool. This is why you don't have to water native plants, and those roots act as sponges to control flooding. So I don't know if you can see my cursor moving across here, but that's soil line. Everything below it is root stuff, and they got some of the roots looped up because they were too long to hold up here. So the roots are looped up there, and yeah. and modern wheat and corn and stuff, shallow roots, very shallow roots.
It looks like bamboo. Is that bamboo?
No, these are grasses and stuff, native plants. You got some of these here look like they could even be native oats or wheat, not modern stuff.
Some of the root systems look like human feet and human legs.
I will give credit. Courtney at Wide Family Farm had it on her page, and I stole it for you guys.
I won't tell her. She'll never know.
Oh, I told her I'm stealing it. So, So this is, I wish I had information that's down on the bottom here explaining what each one of these plants is. All I know is I can tell you this: morning glory that we have around here goes down as far as 35 feet.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No wonder why I can't kill them.
Exactly. Oh, Mark, speaking of plants here, the lemon balm, I got 19 4-inch pots with lemon balm growing in it.
Right.
This week, they're going to go out in one of the IBC totes.
Cool.
That way I can control it and I can move it and I take care of it.
I'll send you and Tammy a picture of what I have not hit with the weed whacker or the mower, getting ready for the Food Independence Summit to bring stuff to Tammy. It's killing me. It's like my whole, it's looks like a 18, maybe 20 by 16 square off my deck here is nothing but lemon balm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I got to cut this stuff down. It's killing me. My dog can't even walk through it to go out to the rest of the yard. But yeah, I'll chop a bunch up and put it in pots. And Tammy's better have room in her truck.
There it is. Yeah. So there's the stuff being added, the water being added, or the ice sheet. Yeah. Oh, fun things. I got a couple more videos that I got to get edited to put out. My wife and I are about dead.
So when is she permanently coming up?
Don't know.
Come on.
She's going back tomorrow morning.
Come on, Staff Sergeant. Get your crap
together.
No,
all right. She has to deal with her mom.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to go into things. Nope, her mom's 80 years old. But she's got to go back and deal with some stuff. Not sure when she's coming up. I'm going to be going there to grab stuff in a couple weeks. I'm going to make sure all my irrigation stuff is done. If you haven't seen the irrigation video we did for the orchard, it froze. It was a lot of headaches, but it's working. The grass is absolutely, I finally got, stuff working. The grass is absolutely green around, and we're mowing that. I have 3 what are called lawn tractors. I don't know if you guys know what those are, but give me a second and I will show you.
Where? Up by you in Idaho or down in California?
Here. And actually my parents had 2 of them about 1.5 miles from where the house is there. So let me open that up and go down here to the other part. There we go. And I'm going to open this up. Open link in the okay, so this is a lawn tractor. Okay, it has that's how it stops the water. The arms spin and it sprays water out, and
you loop the hose around like a trail, and when
you run it out where you want it to go to, you have the stopper, so you run it out where you want it to start at, and you turn it around and it drags the hose back with it.
Yep.
One of them, let's see if I can find the right part here. And it's not going to highlight it. And it's not going to. Well, that's part of it there. In the back part of it here, underneath the spinner part, doesn't walk anymore. Water just goes through, it spins, and it's not driving it forward.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, but I got two working that are covering it. I got a couple of the oscillating sprinklers out there filling the spot. Tennessee Tactical One, Jeremy, welcome. Yeah, I noticed that was a fat finger. I hope that was a fat finger. Oh, you're hitting on the wrong side of the H. Anyways, yeah. And so these run right now it's 10% off, so it's $70, $69.98. But when it breaks, first time I've seen it, they got the motor unit in the back. You just buy the whole motor unit. 5 screws, it bolts right on, and you're off and running. It comes with the wheels, but that's
well, you know what? Take the old after you get that one. Take the old one apart and fix it.
I'm going to see. It may be as simple as cleaning out some dead earwigs that somehow got into it.
Yep, that's probably all it is a bunch of bugs that are hindering the flow of water through the veins that run the gear that make it drive.
Yeah. So, anyways, what I have in the yard out here with this bad boy, the one is pulling a 100-foot hose, the other one's pulling a 120-foot hose.
Well, it's 50-foot and 60-foot because by the time it gets back, it's only pulling maximum 60-foot.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so it's not tearing up the lawn doing it.
Right.
And it's got a high speed and a low speed on top. Okay, right up there, that little knobby thing on the far side of the back there, it's in high right now. You put it in the center and it's in neutral, and you used to drag it around, and you move it over, it's in low, and those are the travel speeds. But yeah.
Cool.
I love these things. They, granted, I got to get out there and move it after I water each time, but it gets me out there checking to see what the lawn is actually like for moisture and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah. But yeah, we got across the street. I did some. I had one of the big piles of finely chipped, wood chips over there, and I got probably about 20 bucket loads from the tractor out of it before I got into where all the morning glory was growing up through it. So I just spread it all out over there, and I rototilled it under. Same spot where I got to get that video posted, where I burnt a big pile of lilac and turned into a couple bucket loads of biochar, spread that around and rototilled it in. There's going to be a center area out there which is going to be, healthier than the rest of the fields out there. So that's what I may put one to go through it, or set up some type ones to water that, and we can put out some ground cover to get stuff growing out there to help improve that field, where someday we'll be able to get livestock and have enough food growing there to keep the livestock healthy and be able to harvest stuff for, what the heck is that? Oh, Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight ad. And do some stuff over there. But we took IBC totes. I'm trying to remember, 5 of them. 5 of them on the driveway, maybe 6. Turned them, cleaned soil out of one. I went and got 4 cubic yards of compost from Wolverine Rock and Quarry. That stuff is good. You dig into it, it's like, whoo, smell the ammonia. And
don't plant when you can smell the ammonia.
No. Oh, we're mixing it in, and really mixing it in, and filling up the totes, moving dirt back and forth as we go through it. So I think we got 6 of them that are done, completed out there. I got 3 more to bring over, and just to add that, got some fairly good soil in it, and just add some to it, and just kind of turn it really quick where I can plant whatever in it.
Yeah, throw some red wigglers in there and get some worm castings going.
Yeah. And some of those ones we were digging in, I found worms in them. So those worms are going to be very happy here. Ad for Google Cloud and some nasty TV program. Sorry about that, Diana. Anyways, yeah, we've done that. We've been taking turns riding the ride-on lawnmower, mowing everything on our side of the property, our side of the street, going over and mowing a good chunk on the other side, where my daughter's at, trying to get her husband to get his high dollar, 0-turn, wider than mine, smoother riding than mine lawnmower out there and mow a bunch of those weeds down. But
I think I made a money-making opportunity at the property, because the people that moved in across the street, and I think they're moved in full-time now, they got like 7 acres, and a lot of it's open, and I talked to them, and they're like, we really want to plant gardens, but the deer keep getting stuff. I'm like, well, A, you need a fence or put stuff around it. B, you need a tiller. Well, we have the guy that owned the property comes up and he'll mow it for us. I'm like, yeah, I got a mower deck and I got a tiller, and I haven't talked to him yet. I'll talk to him probably here in a week and a half.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, I got the tiller. You want to till some space up for gardens? And you let me know. You stake it out. I'll till it up, and $50, $80, $100.
Tell them something else to do too. Where they want their garden, way over here, put a deer plot in.
Yep, exactly.
And that way the deer come out of the woods, they hit the deer plot, food, they don't go any farther, and they go back.
Yeah.
And if you put a hot wire around, they get zapped once, they go, screw that, we're going to go back with this other free food.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it.
Becoming dangerous. Really, yay!
Really nice people. I'm hoping to be friends with them better. I got all their cell phone numbers and that. I just got to text them and let them know I'm coming up.
All right, Wayne, you missed it, but I'm going to show it to you. I thought this would be perfect for you. If you want me to send you the photo, I'll send you the photo here. The sights are fine. You just suck. Because I know you work on guns and tune them and stuff. But I figured this is something that either you or Steve would want to have. The sights are fine. You just suck. Drop that down. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I got there's so much stuff I got a video around you that we've been doing, and it's just, you know, I haven't caught everything on it. I've got videos after we do it. So I got some that we were doing it while we were doing it, and I'm going to you'll be walking around for the next day or two, doing videos on what we did, how we did it. And so you basically catching up on what we've been doing. We've been killing ourselves. Bag my shoulders, my elbows. Oh, and my wife's the same way. Her feet are just killing her. And okay, it's time for it. Yeah, we got to go out there. I still got light out there. We got more stuff to plant tonight before she leaves in the morning.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sent you and Tammy an email. I found the camp chef.
I'll show it in just a second here.
Oh, okay.
All right. So guys, don't go away. I got something to show you, some pictures from Mark to show you. Really interesting.
in stock, like 20 of them or more.
Yeah, so I'm going to show that to you guys in a second here. But first, all right. So Thursday is. Oh, wait a minute. We're on Thursday. Hang on. I gotta hide. Come on. There we go. I gotta get. I've been so busy. I haven't been taking care of my screen, my list here. Okay, there we go. Tomorrow night on Camp Patton Family Compound, walk behind garden tools. Saturday here on Gray Man Prepping. After the water stops, what are your plans? Monday on Camp Patton Family Compound, preserving citrus fruits. We're going to talk about always and all the different ways you can do it, not just canning. Next Tuesday is create a working budget. Okay, so here, let's see if I can get this up here. Boom. Yes, there we go. Is what the picture Mark sent me, and I'll see, make it a little bit bigger. Camp Chef 2-burner, $150, guys.
That's in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And that's at the and I can't remember the name of the store now. I have a membership there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a 2-burner. I have one that from my mother-in-law from like 20 years ago, brand new, still in a box. It's got the surround on it and that. But yeah, people out here on the East Coast still have them in stock. West Coast, you have to order it and ship it.
Costco Idaho Falls has the 2-burner and the 3-burner in stock.
Oh, cool. There you go.
Yeah. It depends on your area. All right, folks, we're going to wrap it up now. I got to go out there and help her plant a bunch of daylilies. The ones she rescued from across the street when I had to dig out around the garage over there to pack dirt up against the garage because the idiot poured concrete like this and the dirt goes like this. And it was undermining, the weather was undermining the garage and it was starting to crack. But anyways, yeah, so I need to get out to help her plant right now. So everyone, stay happy, stay safe, add to your preps, learn a new skill, and grow more food. Take care, everyone.
Have a good night.